All right, welcome everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to sell products on Amazon in 2019. Now, the secret to success on Amazon is having a great product. You can be really good at driving traffic to your listing, but if the roots of your business are bad, such as bad criteria when it comes to product selection, or too much competition, tight margins, things like that, then you're going to really struggle and it's going to be really hard for you to find success on Amazon because of the factors I just listed. So today I'm going to show you exactly how I do product research. This way you can apply these techniques when you're starting to do the research yourself and be on your way to becoming a successful Amazon seller. All right, so I'm going to be using a tool called Jungle Scout. And when you're using this tool, so right now I'm on the web app, okay? You have certain criteria here, and then the criteria for the product database, I do usually 2 categories at a time. I don't want to do anything more than that because you can get overwhelmed with so many different categories. And when you're looking for products and you're wanting to build a brand around Amazon, it's really important to also consider that, or say to yourself, can I build a brand around this, right? So if you find that you're passionate about home products, pet products, usually stick to those 2 at first, and then go ahead and put some of the criteria I'm about to show you to narrow down your search to a top product, okay? So don't do any more than 2 categories. For the minimum price, I usually like to stay, minimum $25, and we'll set max at $75. And for the product tier, standard, oversized, seller, FBA, FBM, Amazon, go ahead and leave these unchecked right now. Right now, you're still in the product research phase. So leave those unchecked. You just want to get a feel for what type of products are doing well, okay? So for max reviews, let's go ahead and let's do 100, okay? Minimum sales, I'll usually do 300, max 1,500, okay? And minimum sellers, I usually leave that blank. Revenue, I leave that blank. Actually, you know what? For weight, let's go ahead and do max weight of 2 pounds. And let's go ahead and hit search. All right, so right now what the tool's gonna do is it's scraping all of Amazon to get the criteria we just selected up here. So the reason why I did, minimum of $25, max 75, is the first part is if you have a product with tight margins, you're gonna have to sell a lot of units, to make really good money. And though it's possible, it's best, especially if you're starting out, to limit your risk, hedge your risk as much as possible with products that have some margin, maybe at least $10, and you're able to source it fairly cheaply, okay? So usually that'll be between $25 and $75. Anything more than $75, it can have a lot of upfront costs, so your landed product cost could come out to maybe $20, $25. And if you're a newer seller, again, that kind of capital for your first product, it's usually best to conserve capital, experiment with options that are fairly inexpensive for you to source, but yet have some margin for error or what have you. Okay, and max reviews, you don't want anything with too many reviews. That's why I put max 100. And so the reviews are telling you that there's not a high barrier to entry. There's some barrier, but not as high. When products have more than 100 reviews, usually the sellers on the first page are cemented there, and people love their brand. It's going to be really hard to take out some of the top dogs if the reviews are over 100, okay? And for minimum sales, I usually do 300, max 1,500. Again, you want a median of these 2 numbers. Anything more than 1,500, like I said, to get your product to sell well, you're going to need to sell quite a bit of inventory. And so for a newer product, if you have to order more than 1,000 units, I wouldn't recommend that, okay? So usually you're going to want to stay within this range, or maybe 500 to 750, okay? And max weight, 2 pounds max. That's just so you don't, when it comes to shipping and when you're going to pay for a product to come overseas, the weight really matters, and that eats into your margin. So it's important to get things, if you're just starting out, not terribly heavy. Let's say no more than 2 pounds. Again, this is just because you're getting ideas, you're brainstorming, and you want to have a lean, mean selling machine, basically, okay? So let's go ahead and look through some of the results here. And I usually, by default, I have it set to the highest priced products first, and then work my way from there. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these things. Super Tower Cooler Rocker Switch. Okay, not too sure what that is, but we can open a tab on that. Pet stairs, that looks pretty cool. Selling about 1,500. That's quite a bit of revenue a month. You want to keep when you're looking for products, what you want to look for is something a little general and something that perhaps you can, like for example, if it's like a DNA test kit, having to source this product is probably going to be incredibly hard and incredibly expensive. So when I say general products, usually go for something that doesn't have, any too many big brand names already known for that product. And being a general type product, it gives you a lot of room to upgrade if you want to bring a similar product to market. Okay, so Edgewater, Sears, Kenmore, yeah, you'll stay away from something like that. And if you're seeing here, it's saying, Jungle Scout's giving you an estimate for net profit, which is, if you're doing net profit, like I said, you don't even, and you're making like $46 net profit, you don't even need to sell thousands of units a month to make really good money. You just need to sell, let's say, 100 units a month is $4,600. Okay, so you can put that into a calculator and be like, okay, 100 units of something where I'm making $46 in net profit. You only need 100 sales a month. That's incredibly doable on Amazon. And from there, you can start to branch out and build a brand around that, okay? So let's see. I like to usually do 3 at a time. Pet safe. No, I don't want to do food. Let's see what else. Well, let's go ahead and look at, I go through these fairly quickly. I've done this so many times. So let's see. Again, like pet food, any type of ingestible is going to usually be gated, and you're going to need a lot of paperwork to provide Amazon in order for you to sell a product like that. If you get the product, there can potentially be a lot of, margin for you right there. But for the sake of this, I think I kind of like what we have so far. Those 2 items we checked out. Again, I like to go through this. This looks pretty cool. Net profit $26. Gooseneck lamp. Let's go ahead and take a look at these 3. It's telling you that the rating for this product, also the reviews, it's only 3 stars. So if it's 3 stars, that means that can potentially be an opportunity for you to come to the marketplace with an upgraded version. Okay. So let's see. Okay, yeah, no, let's go ahead and close this one. This seems to be some sort of complex system for cooling water, and that can get messy when you're trying to source a decent product unless you're an expert at whatever that was. So, okay. This one says available from other sellers. Usually that means that the price is a little too high. So let's go ahead and just type this into Amazon pet stairs. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm looking for here. Let's see. And I'm going to type in also goose neck lamp. Let's close this out. Okay, so for this particular product, there's under 1,000 sellers. 1,000 is probably 1,000 sellers and more is probably going to be too many. It's still doable, and if the margins are there, then it's still worth looking into. Anything more than 1,000, go ahead and niche down if possible. So, for example, since this is 1,000, you can niche down and hit dog stairs, and let's see what that goes to. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is a cool little hack I just wanted to show you as well. So when you can niche down and make your product tailored for a specific type of pet, you can charge a premium and there's way less competition. So for example, there's 121 results for pet stairs for dogs, specifically tailored for dogs, okay? And so when you're doing your sourcing, you can see, okay, some of these products are decently priced. I'm using right now, I'm going to look at the Jungle Scout extension for Chrome. And let's go ahead and get a general overview for pet dog stairs. Again, we niched down by category, okay? Let's see, let's go by monthly sales. Okay, so it's telling you the average price is $63.21, and average monthly sales are 174. That's not bad. Amazon is selling this product, but as you can see, there's on the first page ranked number 10 right now. There's quite a few people here. This person here, I'm sorry, ranked number 4. Oh, actually, no, that's Amazon. So let's see. The reviews seem a bit high, but so here's kind of a sweet spot here. This has 89 reviews. They're doing about 100 a month, but look at these price points right here. Okay, so there's so much room for you to make profit. Again, you don't need to sell thousands of units to do decent money. If you're selling one of these things and you can source it on Alibaba, differentiate it, maybe add like a dog toy to it, make it unique. Like I said, add a dog toy or something to make this product really pop out with value. If you list something for like $75, you potentially have margins of about at least $25. Again, it's going to depend on weight, but if you have at least $25 in net profit, because this is a higher priced item, and average monthly sales are about 174, then you only need to sell 100 units a month to make $2,500 net profit. If you have 5 products like that, you can see it really adds up. You don't need to sell thousands of units. If you could just sell 100 units a month of 5 different products and you're making at least $25 a unit, you're going to make quite a bit of money, and you're not going to have to worry about the tremendous competition because look, 121 results. This is a pretty good product. And again, it's a really good product when you niche down to dog stairs. Okay, dog stairs, when you niche it down, you're going to put that in your title, differentiate yourself. You're only competing with 121 people. And something that I like to do is, I'll look at some of the reviews and I'll sort them, and I want to see the 3, 2, and 1 star ratings, and I want to see what people don't like about this product. That way I can get all of that data of what people don't like. When I'm talking to suppliers, let's say on Alibaba, I'll give the suppliers on Alibaba, I'm like, hey, look, this is what people don't like about this product. Can you add these things, or can you tweak this product, even if it's similar? Can you tweak it just enough to have these things that people are saying that they don't like about it as an upgrade? Okay, so you'll come to market with an upgraded product because you saw some of the reviews of some of the top sellers, and you added, whatever the things that they don't like. You either didn't include them or added a better version or a different size or whatever the case may be, and you already have a newer product. And when you come to market like that, it takes people on Amazon, especially if they have over 100 reviews, it takes them a lot longer to respond to your newer product because they're kind of already set, right? So if you have an upgraded version, you take a lot of market share quickly. Okay, so think about it that way. You don't need 1,000 units a month. If you can do 100 units and make $25 in net profit, and just looking at this, the average sales price again was like $69 or something like that. You're looking at least $25 in net profit, right? So let's look at this gooseneck lamp. Okay. Let's see. So there's under 700 results, which isn't bad. Okay, we want to keep it under 1,000. And let's look at, again, use this Jungle Scout web app. Let's go ahead and look at what the overall product price point on the first page of these products is. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and sort by price. Okay. So look, this is still, this is FBM, FBA, FBA. These are still pretty good, right? Look, you can easily source a product very similar to this. Um, let's see how much they weigh. They weigh, let's see. They weigh about 1 pound, it looks like. That's not bad. So 1 pound, the shipping is going to be good. And again, if you're looking at a product like this, $39, they're doing 276 in monthly sales. Again, if you come to market with something that you differentiate yourself with, and you're using tools like Jungle Scout, you can easily get ahead of the competition. $39 is a good starting point. It'll probably be around $5, $6, $7 maybe net, or landed cost to source. So let's just say that's including shipping. So let's see, I'm going to show you a cool little trick here. FBA fee calculator. Let's go ahead and see ballpark. If you did something similar to this, again, you want to differentiate yourself, but that $39, if you can source this for $5, there can potentially be a lot of profit there for you, right? So, and if you're doing something like this, then you can do desk accessories, right? When you're doing these things, I mean, you can expand it to a million different products for the pet stairs as well. But when you're looking for a product, instead of looking for, okay, so many different products in different categories, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you want to win in the long term on Amazon, it's important to consider when you're selling products on Amazon to think to yourself, can I build a brand around this niche, okay? And that's going to really help you when you're looking for products, because product ideas are going to come to you much faster. And when people are buying from your products, they'll go to your storefront and see what other types of products you have, making the long-term play on Amazon that much easier for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here is just look at this lamp. I'm at the FBA fee calculator. Let's go ahead and do some ballpark numbers. And again, it calculated some of the net profit for you, so it'll save some of some of this, what I'm about to show you. Where was it? It was right here. So it's telling you net's about 26, okay? So if we do this, let's plug these numbers in here. What this is going to do is it's going to get me the fees that this seller is paying to sell this product. Fulfillment $39.99. Let's say your landed cost is $6, okay? That means you get it for $4, let's just say, and $2 added a unit will make it $6 for that shipping. And so, yeah, look, you're looking at about 21, let's just call it an even $20 in net profit, okay? So it's already calculating the amount you would need to re-up inventory. And if this seller is doing, almost 300 sales a month, the average daily sales are 13. You can easily upgrade this product. Again, maybe add some sort of desk accessories, a different LED type of light. When you're looking at products, always think, how can this be upgraded? Look at the reviews and say, okay, what don't people like about this? And add those as an upgrade to your product when you're talking to suppliers. If you sell 5 units a day, that's $100 a day. That's $3,000 a month, right? If you have 5 products like that, you're gonna do very, very well, okay? So we did this, fairly quickly. Product research is the most time-consuming process, but it pays off if you take your time, do your research, look for ways to differentiate your product and bring it to market. And the reason why we did these filters right here is to give you enough cushion to make some decent money right away. Okay, so anything less than $25, it's probably not going to be worth your time. Margins are going to be really thin, maybe like $5 a unit, and you'll have to ask yourself if it'll be worth it to you to have this type of product in your business. Okay, but if you have, if you have a cushion of $20, you can spend a lot more money on Amazon PPC, and you don't have to sell as many units, right? You don't have to do 1,000 units a month. You can do 300 units a month. But if you're doing selling 5 units of, let's just say, this lamp, and you're doing 20 bucks in net profit, it's 100 bucks a day. You know, have 5 products like that. You know, this is the most time-consuming process, but it pays off tremendously. Okay, don't look for thousands of units a month. Look between 300 to 1,500 max, but look between 300 and 1,000 units. That way, your first purchase of inventory, let's call it 500 units, you have some cushion there, and you don't have to worry about, okay, if I stock out, I need to get shipments coming in and it's going to take 30, 45 days. You have some cushion there, right? If it's only like 300 units a month. So, and then there's a lot of profit for you to be made. You cushion any sort of error you can potentially run into, because again, selling 5 units a day, you can easily do just with PPC alone. So those are some of the criteria I do. And as you get more advanced, you can, play with some of these different variables, change the different categories. I just wanted to show you a very, general sense of product research and putting in the right criteria, because again, the criteria is going to be what makes or break your business. Because if you have the wrong information going into it, if you're eating, I'm going to show you how important information is. If you're reading something and it says spinach twice a day, if you eat 2 spinach shakes a day, you're gonna lose, I don't know, some weight, right? But if you replace spinach with Snickers and you have 2 Snicker shakes a day, you're gonna be the exact opposite of healthy. Okay, that's how important changing the variables are to your long-term success. Now, I didn't want to make that as long-winded as it was. I just wanted to show you, look for these types of products, right? Stay within this range, 300 to 1,000. You're going to do fine, because you only need to sell minimum 5 units to make just 100 bucks a day. And whatever that can do to your lifestyle, or, that's up. You'll put those numbers into your lifestyle. 10 units a day, that doubles to 200. Now you're at $6,000 a month. You know what I mean? So it really adds up. This is how I do product research. And play around with this. Give me some comments. Please subscribe to my channel, so that way you don't miss any other trainings I'm going to have. And you can check out Jungle Scout. I should have a link below for that. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comments. I try my absolute hardest to answer all of you guys. Okay? I'll see you guys on the next training, and Happy New Year.